What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin. And when I saw this news, I got kind of excited. I'm a big fan of the Borderlands series, and that's Randy Pitchford did. And he kind of joked around about pre-sequel, but it was actually true. They announced it, I believe, a few days ago. It's been a rumor going around a couple of weeks that they were doing another game, and now it's concrete evidence. Actually, seen gameplay that it does exist. It's obviously called Borderlands, the pre-sequel. If you don't already know that, the game takes place on the moon. Takes place obviously before the second game, after the first. The main protagonist, which is also the main antagonist in the second game, is Handsome Jack. You play, I believe, a team of his vault hunters or whatever they're supposed to be, mercenaries or whatnot. Obviously 4 new characters. And you take the role of them, basically just raising hell on the moon. Doing pretty much whatever Handsome Jack tells you to do. So it's gonna be a backstory of what happened with Handsome Jack, what happened direct. I don't know how long it is between the first and the first game and this game, and the time span between this game and the second. So I don't know the time span between that, but it'll kind of close the gap. Give a backstory on Handsome Jack, some of the other characters that we know. And they did, at first they only announced really 2. Well, actually we've seen only 2. They actually shown only 2 of the newer characters, but I actually can tell you the names of the 4 characters. First is the Athena, the gladiator. They actually did show gameplay. That's probably the one character they showed the most information about. She has like a shield, and it could like absorb damage, and you can like send it back at the enemies and whatnot. So she's probably gonna be the tank, more of a tank class. Wilhelm, if you remember that name, he was a boss in Borderlands 2, but he was all machine in that game. In this game, he's more humanoid. We're probably gonna see how he became, what he is in the second game, in this game. So know that he was once human, and obviously you've seen what happened to him in the second game. Nisha, the Lawbringer, hers probably got to deal more with pistols and whatnot. Really don't know. They really haven't shown anything about her. 4th character is Claptrap, the Frag Trap. The most popular non-playable character by far is Claptrap. They try to mix in so many things, so many jokes with Claptrap, and they know he's popular. Now he's finally a playable character in this game, and that alone has gotten a lot of people hyped about the game. Despite it being pretty much like the second game, playing pretty much like the second game, but people like the second game, and it's essentially, added on content, completely new world. Of course, you're on the moon, 4 new characters, probably more. New missions, new weapons, because they did announce beam weapons are its own type of weapon. Also, there's a new element, which is ice, that they introduced. Those are really the only 2 in terms of weapons and elements that they've announced that I know of. They will announce more in the future, I'm pretty sure. Randy Pitchford is more than likely all over Twitter announcing new content, or hinting at new content, because he likes to joke around when he's actually serious and whatnot. But I definitely look forward to playing this game. There is no concrete release date. It will not be on next gen. Just to throw that out, it will not be on next gen. It's gonna be on 360, PS3, and PC. You kind of understand why they put it on 360 and PS3. Larger install base. You can essentially use the exact same engine without any huge upgrades. You use the exact same engine you use for Borderlands 2 in this game. There you go. You got 360 has over 100 million plus install base, and it goes the same for the PS3. So they if you still own those older that console, which a lot of people still do, a lot of people haven't made that transition over to the next gen. If you still own those consoles, gives you another reason to own on those consoles for this game. Hopefully it comes out this year. I don't see why they would push it back. I mean, they're using the same engine they used for Borderlands 2. You know, probably be some upgrades, but they're using essentially the same engine from the gameplay I saw. They're using essentially the same engine, so hopefully it comes out this year and we're able to, you know, pick it up and play it. Definitely looking forward to it. Whenever I be able to pre-order, I will definitely pre-order. It's probably gonna be $60. So, are you copying this game? Also, down in the comment section, tell me, what do you think about this game? Do you think it's worth the $60 that it's gonna be? Do you think, do you think it's enough new content for it, to warrant that $60 price tag? Are you a fan of the Borderlands series? Which was your favorite game? Most people are gonna say 2. I agree. 2 was the best game. A bigger budget, but what was your favorite game of the series? Who's your favorite character? Whatever you want to say. If we got to do with Borderlands, you can say it. Of course, hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.